Joining me now is Nalin Kohli of the BJP. Mr. Kohli, your response: the government has fact-checked. Jack Dorsey has responded to his allegations that there were requests from the Indian government to stop certain voices from speaking out, referring to the farmers' protest. Now the Indian government has fact-checked, said there were no raids, nothing, and pointing towards how Twitter had in fact violated India's laws many times. Your response?
Well, let's get a few fundamentals in place. Twitter is a private organization. It's not a government. Jack Dorsey is a commercial person. He was working for a salary or commercial interest in Twitter. He's a private individual. He's not a man of God. He's just simply another citizen of the United States of America working for an American corporation. He comes out after he's no longer the CEO and makes all these half-truths, untruths, or blatant lies. So the question to be asked is he a politician in disguise? Is he a man with a nefarious agenda to attack Indian democracy? Rajiv Chandrasekhar, who is the minister, has clearly pointed out, and you should show that tweet, that not a man was arrested, not anything happened that was against rule of law. So let's go back again to the fundamentals. And as a lawyer, I'd like to emphasize this. Can you function in a country by ignoring the laws of the country? If you, me, anyone else goes to the United States of America, can we say that the American laws won't apply to us because we come from the world's largest democracy, which is India? Can that ever happen? So does Mr. Dorsey expect that Twitter will function in India, or does he demand that it should function in India by not functioning under the Indian legal regime? It's an impossibility of law. It's a legal stupidity to even have an expectation like that. If you are in India, you'll have to function by Indian law. If you are in UK, Twitter will have to function by UK law. If it isn't in France, it will have to function by French law and perhaps even EU law. So what is Mr. Dorsey expecting? I'm the CEO of Twitter. I have a set of views. I perhaps have an agenda. So my freedom of speech to say anything, even if it's an untruth, should be respected because I'm the ex-CEO of Twitter. And we should all be debating about it, and the Congress party should jump into this as if this is the paragon of truth. This is the new Mahatma Gandhi for them. I mean, everything has a limit. And one is wondering where the Congress party is going. I mean, their leader, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, has become a bundle of contradictions. First, he used to claim that it's the Congress party that fought to move the British and foreign rule out of India. And today, he's the first one appealing abroad for interference by foreign rule into India. His party doing so, and they look for every opportunity for non-Indians or foreign nationals to say something derogatory about India without even getting into the merits of it being the truth or a lie, immediately jumping onto it. So the Congress party is so interested by an ex-CEO of Twitter, they can appoint him the next president of the Congress party.
All right, Nalin, this is Abhishek this side. You think this is being done as an attempt? This is an attempt essentially to embarrass India, that this is deliberate, that Jack Dorsey, who has no locus now on Twitter, has chosen an opportunity, or the first available opportunity, or perhaps a build-up to the general election cycle, or perhaps as a build-up to the Prime Minister's state visit to the United States to sort of throw a spanner in the works and to try to present a picture of India not being a perfect democracy by this statement?
I think, Abhishek, you as a very seasoned political reporter have hit the nail on its head. The time of it is more suspect. The person becomes even more suspect. In this case, Mr. Dorsey, Jack Dorsey, at the Prime Minister is going on what is being seen as a historic visit. All these so-called anti-India position people suddenly are looking for television space, perhaps to even resurrect their non-existent media space. Let's face the fact, Mr. Dorsey didn't exactly leave on the best of terms from Twitter. So therefore, today he's trying to vindicate himself as if he's a paragon of democracy and the truth and free speech. But then Twitter has also several questions upon itself and its own functioning, as anyone else. And a sovereign government is a sovereign government. A private commercial entity can never claim to be higher than that, and shouldn't even claim. It's a dangerous trend. So I think this is to undermine Indian political thinking. This is to somehow trade brownie points, and this is somehow to make news in the negative sense. And therefore, any political party, political person, or citizen of India who sees great value in these untruths and these fabricated statements is doing great harm to India and India's interests.